It's utterly mind-blowing.
Well, it's also kind of
And he's done it without making the Republicans...
astute, because, they're not so aware that, oh, shit, this stuff is actually being
Yeah.
passed. We didn't know it was being passed. It just quietly gets... Whereas Trump would be like, whoa, I did this,
Look at me, I'm so great, you know, and I own the dams, I got this done.
Yeah.
So much of the legislation that Biden has gotten through is so un-Republican, but required Republican support to get done. He has not rubbed Republicans' noses in the fact that they were doing stuff that kind of went against what their base wanted. It needed to get done. They all recognize it. So Biden's done it in such a way that he doesn't take credit, but their noses don't get rubbed in it. It's incredibly humble.
Yeah.
You know, and
He's
he's
sneaky in a good way.
very, very sneaky. Yeah, that's what I mean. Going back to smart and cunning, right?
Yeah.
And he is. He is wildly underestimated in terms of just how clever he is.
Yeah.
And I've been like when he got into office in what was it 2020. There was no vaccine plan that the Trump administration left. There was no rollout. There was no nothing.
There's no nothing.
And within a matter
Just
of
a
weeks.
long legacy of firings.
Yeah, and so.
I don't even know what the grand total is, but like how many people were fired?
Well, he wiped out. He gutted the State Department, the FBI, the Environmental Protection Agency, key sectors of the military. I mean, he went through the U.S. government.
Undermined American solidity.
Yeah. I thought when the night he got elected, I thought, well, how much damage can an idiot do?
Right, I know.
And
I said, like, okay, he'll be up within a few weeks. Somebody's going to nail him, right?
Yeah. But Democrats don't do that.
Oh, shit.
No, only Republicans assassinate people. Democrats don't.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that.
What we needed was a sociopathic Democrat. With really, really good rifle skills.
Or just somebody out there that just didn't like it for no particular party. That's what we needed.
Yeah, an asymmetric hater. But within a matter of weeks, Biden's administration had a supply chain set up for vaccine. They set up a distribution network, and it was really, really effective. In the next 6 months, the vaccination rollout in the U.S. was really effective, particularly starting from like a standing start. It was amazing. And then the bill that he passed to basically provide people with financial compensation, but there's a whole bunch of other elements in it that are going towards that kept the American economy afloat, and it also bolstered, and because he tacked into that, he fed into that green tech technology and support for green tech, that now the U.S. is moving into a green tech technological base, which is generating jobs. And the thing is,
something good came.
So the problem is that so many of the initiatives that he took are going to take a couple of years before they actually start to show the results. And that's what we're racing towards, is convergence of the 2024 election.
When you say green tech, you're talking about like solar power?
Yeah, renewable energies and adjacent technologies.
What do you think about electric vehicles?
Well, I mean,
promising or?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the two big challenges for electric vehicles is batteries are too big, heavy, and expensive and stupid. And we need to get to the manufacturing of.
Maybe the cars are too heavy. I've been saying they should make them. Out
the
of
cars
plastic.
are actually really light. No,
They make them out of plastic.
Well, a lot of. I mean, go kick my Kia. Your foot will bounce back. It's pretty well rubber.
I'm serious. They should make the whole shell plastic, like the frame.
Well, mine is.
And
the frame's
even
metal.
The bumpers.
Yeah, so are mine.
I had them out of memory foam so that if you hit something, they'll bounce.
But then
back.
they won't. Yeah, well then they won't do the job.
Seeds and raisins.
It's just like a trauma thing.
Yeah, you're in the house of a grazer. Next comes the toasted amaranth. So to answer the question, there are two areas of concern. One is electrical power generation, the grid. Where's that going to come from? How are you going to do that? Second, much better. We need to get to the next generation of energy storage. Batteries aren't there. Batteries are almost at their limit, their technological limit of exploitation. We can't do much better than we're doing right now. And so there's a new electric Humvee, which for me is like
Humvee? Are you serious?
yeah.
Oh,
For me, that's just kind of like
I think they've made one.
a giant bundle of automotive irony. The battery for that vehicle weighs more than the vehicle.
How's that even possible? How?
Because it has to be so massive, it has to carry so much charge to move that much metal. It's so stupid on so many different levels.
Oh my gosh.
It's almost like it's an ice cream headache waiting to happen. It's just massively stupid. So you got somebody who owns an electric Humvee and thinks they're doing something for the environment. It's just like what the fuck?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. So, but capacitors.
Well, that's why I say if they just make them lighter, then they won't have to carry so much battery to keep it going.
Nobody's going to want a plastic Humvee.
Well, what do they care as long as it gets them from A to B and
it
it's
looks cool.
safe, right?
Yeah, it's just hard to do that with plastic. And my car is mostly plastic except for the frame. It handles okay. I miss my Honda Odyssey, which was big time.
What felled it?
What felled it? Rear end. And got completely destroyed the.
Right into you.
Yeah, and the insurance company just said we're not going to fix it. Here's $6,000 for what we think it's worth. But it was a fabulous vehicle. I loved it. It drove so well. As a van, it drove like a coupe. It drove so well. It handled so well.
I have a Sienna, and it's basically basically a Camry, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
Well, that was the
first
choice.
generation, but it goes like stink. It's
Yeah,
good on
no,
gas,
Sienna was
powerful
my
motor.
alternate. I was when we got the only thing was I couldn't find a used Sienna at the same time that I found the
Yeah,
Honda.
the problem is
But I
nobody wants
wanted
to get
one.
rid of them.
Yeah.
They're so good, nobody is selling them.
Yeah.
I love that Nissan Access. Do you have my Access?
Yeah, I had one of those too.
My Nissan
loved
was
it.
the
Because,
biggest
oh
piece
my
of
god,
shit.
you know,
I bought it because I love
Mark
yours
and I
so
moved
much.
my stuff back from LA, and like we fit a shitload of stuff in there, and you don't feel like you're in. You can still park, like it's not like
I'd buy
huge
one tomorrow if
Yeah.
I found one that was low kilometers
Yeah,
and in good shape, which
Yeah.
is possible in BC.
yeah.
But you see, good cars don't come to the used market because the people who have them
Keep them.
don't get rid of them. Why
Yeah.
would
That's
you
why
get
you
rid
need to check the obituaries.
Oh, are you gonna put that? And Roger drove.
Yeah.
I heard about your dad.
I heard your dad's dead. Did he have a car?
So this is similar, but I mean,
This looks all
painting
the
is
same.
different.
Yeah. Same color
The
scheme.
colors are vivid, right? This
Right.
is deeper.
It used to be like a peach.
Yeah, it was softer. So did something. This has got an accent wall. This is, but it kind of looks similar,
Yeah. I like the orange. It's cheerful.
right? Yeah. After my
I remember the
attention.
lights. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Marie's. Yeah.
What's he doing?
Yeah, his daughter's still, we went away for his birthday, because he just turned 60.
Oh.
So Brad, Maritza, and I went to the spa for a couple of nights. Very expensive. So this, to me, this is stunning. Like, it's completely different. So there's still a little bit of junk there, but there was a kitchen, right?
Right,
So,
right. Yeah.
so like, this is actually a room that I can do stuff in. So I love it.
So now you've got an actual door on the bathroom?
Well, it was there,
Oh, was it?
but the flooring doesn't make it look better.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like stunned.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very simple. So I have, and you know, I was like, Nick kept bugging me to go buy a freezer, but we still have this fridge, it's snuck in here. It just fit right in there because of the water heater. So 2 bedrooms.
Well, you had this rented out as a residence at
Well,
one point.
do you remember Mark, who I dated? Mark Hindle is staying here. 'Cause he's
Oh,
going
Mark.
through a divorce.
Hindle. Jeez, that's going
Remember?
back. That's going back.
Yeah,
I remember Mark.
yeah.
What's he do? Is he still in the film industry?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
he is. There's a writer's strike, right? So he hasn't been around right now, so,
So who did your floor?
a friend of mine's husband, so he's a contractor guy, but he's very reasonable, he's like 5 minutes away, just really, they're just really great people. His wife is helping me throw stuff out. So I worked him. But anyway, it
Yeah,
feels,
it's a practical use of the space, that's for sure.
so
You
this
probably
was-
make more than if you rent it, you know, as a
yeah, so like.
less headaches too.
Well, you know, Andrew Bolton is doing all this reno stuff, but we did spray foam insulation on that wall, so it's actually way warmer in here. There was
Right.
it was just brick and then drywall, like there wasn't really significant insulation.
Right. That's usually what you see in the older
Older houses, right? So all this is properly insulated, there's a subfloor now
Mhm.
with the little space thingies, right?
Mhm.
We left that open just because,
Yeah.
like the night that Nick came over, it was raining down here. Literally, like the ceiling was dripping.
Wow. So did you have to replace all the drywall too?
Oh, everything went up.
Everything.
Carpet, floor, it was down to the studs.
Well, that's the best way to renovate anyway.
Yeah, right? Yeah, just took it back. So we'll try to do this up eventually. Eventually, I think I'll take this off and have this redone because it's not properly insulated and everything, right?
Yeah.
But it's exciting for us having this new space, and then we just have these little hooks so we put curtains across.
So when you do couples, it's together, but you have 2 therapists working
Yeah.
at the same time. Okay.
So 2 tables in here. We just did the inaugural session on Friday, and Nick banged his face a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
times.
That's the problem with those bump outs. Yeah.
Ah. So I'm like
Knock some sense into them.
running to grab some ice packs for him. He's like, oh, I just went outside. I'm like, okay,
Get those
whatever.
nasty thoughts out of your head, Nick.
Right? Yeah, so it feels different.
So what do you think?
That's nice. Yeah. That's,
And I mean, I got this flooring at Habitat.
oh yeah.
Yeah, for $200.
Cool.
Score.
Yeah, I still. Well, I donate to Habitat now. I don't.
Do you?
I buy
Yeah.
stuff and donate.
They're still a good
I
organization,
don't, I'm
I
not
think.
involved with them in any capacity.
Well, Jimmy Carter's still doing his bit for it in his 90s.
Hmm?
Which is late 90s now, right?
Oh, it's a good
We'll see.
concept. It's a good concept.
Yeah, I think so. Well, they're high tech, so they're text you, no, Mother's Day says special land. Or whatever.
What's